Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, it is time for some of them Smackdown thoughts. That's right, folks, some of them thoughts there. It's the lazy era, ladies and gentlemen. People stop giving a fuck there, and so have I, people. Fuck it. It's some of them thoughts there. So, in the main event, AJ Styles defeated Kevin Owens again. We had some of them special referees there again. So Kevin Owens was going around looking for a special referee all night or whatever there. It ended up being Baron Corbin. Fuck knows for what reason, you know. So Baron Corbin was like cheating to try to make AJ Styles win. Shane McMahon comes out to save his boyfriend AJ there. They had a special stipulation. AJ agreed to it, Shane agreed to it, but apparently the stipulation wasn't good enough there. Shane had to come out and save his sexy boy toy or something there. And Shane pulls Corbin out of the ring. He grabs the referee shirt and gave the victory to AJ Styles. Apparently this is the last time that Owens can fight AJ for the belt. Thank fucking God there. Had enough of this fucking feud there. And not sure if Shane and Owens are gonna have a match at some point or whatever. Not sure if I give a fuck about this whole fucking pile of crap there. Moving on, Bobby Roode made his debut on Smackdown. Usually Bobby has a big entrance. He does that thing. He has like a thing that spins him around and big fucking things happening there. This entrance was not as cool as it usually is. You know what I'm saying? If you want to do a big entrance for him on NXT, you would think they'd do a big, amazing entrance for his debut on the main roster, but there wasn't no spinny thing, just him doing that arm shit over and over again or whatever there. Not his fault there. That's the company giving him a cheaper entrance than usual. I don't know there. Bobby Roode defeats Aiden English. Little complaint there. Why was Aiden English dominating Bobby Roode throughout most of this match there? You know? You want Bobby Roode to look like a big star. You want people to think he's a big deal, he's cool, he's tough, this and that. A 20-year veteran, won titles around the world, and why is he getting beat up by a fucking jobber throughout most of the match? Makes no fucking sense. There's a big star getting fucking destroyed by a jobber. Give me a fucking break. Bobby Roode ended up winning or whatever there. Who knows? He might become a star on SmackDown. You know, it's not like he's a guaranteed world champion on the main roster, but he has a better chance of becoming a champion on SmackDown because you got guys like Jinder Mahal and shit like this with the belt. On Raw, he'd have to compete with Roman Reigns and Cena and Brock Lesnar. I don't see Bobby Roode defeating Brock Lesnar. I mean, but who knows there. I think his debut was okay. Just why have him get beat up by a jobber makes no sense there. And then you had Chad Gable backstage there, the big fucking star of the company, Chad Gable. He's talking with Daniel Bryan. Bryan says he has a new tag team partner for him. And it's Shelton Benjamin, ladies and gentlemen. Finally, Benjamin arrives back in WWE. This is a guy that had potential, but, you know, he was black, ladies and gentlemen. We know what happens to black wrestlers in WWE there, but finally, Shelton is back in WWE where he belongs. But he's going to be the partner of Chad Gable. So, American Alpha. Obvious rip-offs of Charlie Haas and Shelton Benjamin. So, Jason Jordan goes to Raw there to become a full-fledged Kurt Angle rip-off there. You know, his son or whatever. So Shelton Benjamin is going to replace his rip-off. And he's going to be the partner of a Charlie Haas rip-off or whatever. Let's just hope that Shelton is going to be there longer than 6 months or something like this there. Why the fuck would he be partnering? Why would he replace a rip-off of himself in the tag team that was ripping him off or something? Ridiculous. Completely fucking ridiculous there. Then you had Dolph Ziggler backstage. Ziggler, it was like a heel Ziggler, which is better than face Ziggler, but he was like complaining there, oh, I'm making my big comeback in the backstage interview. Thanks for rolling out the red carpet. I know where I stand in this company now, which was a little bit funny, that line there. And then he's like, oh, maybe I should start singing and dancing to become a star, and maybe I need a women manager and lasers and shit like this. You know, I get what he was doing there, but it's Dolph Ziggler, so it's kind of a bit cringy when it's Ziggler, you know what I'm saying? It almost looked like he was having a meltdown of some sort there. It's not as cringy when he's a heel, you know what I'm saying? But still a little bit cringy there. Apparently he's going to do something next week. Not sure if he's going to sing and dance and do weird shit to mock other people. God fucking knows there. We'll wait and see where they go with this garbage. Then you had Nakamura against the Singhs. Nakamura got his revenge on the Singhs in the not very entertaining match, just the basic match. These are guys that take huge bumps. He wins the match with like a submission. I forget the name of the submission. The legs around the arm or whatever the fuck there. And then he knocked out Jinder Mahal at the end of the match or something. Honestly, I'm not that impressed with Nakamura, ladies and gentlemen, there. I think his matches are pretty cheap, to be honest. I might do a video to elaborate on this there. I don't hate Nakamura, but ever since he's been on Smackdown, he's kind of a little bit cheap, let's be honest there. It's not impressive shit like this. I'll make a vid about this later on there. Maybe this week or something. What the fuck else happened? The Usos defeated Zack Ryder and Mojo Rawley. You had a cringy ass match, Natalya and Carmella against Naomi and fuck, what's her name? I forget. Who the fuck cares? Cringy ass match there. My overall thoughts on SmackDown, pretty fucking mediocre and lame as usual, apart from a couple of returns there. The show itself was pretty cheap. You know, people want to act like Smackdown is really great, it's awesome, but whenever I watch, there's nothing really worth watching. Alright, Bobby Roode came back, even that, the Bobby Roode comeback. Getting beat up by Aiden English, it's not like I'm gonna fucking mark out for this there. Oh my god, Bobby Roode there, getting beat up by a jobber. Yeah! Alright! It's pretty cheap Smackdown, honestly, folks, there. So there's my thoughts on it there. Pretty fucking boring, and it wasn't boring, but mediocre, unexciting. Nothing really worth talking about, for fuck's sakes, people. The Smackdown brand, it's pretty fucking bland there. The blue brand, the poo brand, folks. The fucking big pile of fucking gorilla piss fucking brand, ladies and gentlemen. The fucking cheetah poo brand, folks. The fucking bear puke brand. the bear penis brand, ladies and gentlemen. We're getting cringy here, folks. The fucking cock of the bear brand there, ladies and gentlemen. We got nowhere to go there with this there. It's the fucking anus of the tiger brand, ladies and gentlemen. Ho ho! It's this weird little fucking thingamajig shit here. It's the ass of whatever the fuck this is brand, folks. Ho ho! So there you go. Until next time. Peace!